things that I should have had taken care of before stream. It's fine. Hello. We're gonna go to prom. Yeah, we're gonna chill out today. We're gonna chill out, go to prom. Poppy's under the desk, so we don't need that. Up. Yeah, we're just gonna do something low-key and fun today. Because one, Psychonauts 2 was a lot. And also, I'm going to go on vacation after today. Tomorrow until the 26th. So after today, there will not be a stream until the 27th. Hello, kitty cat. She wants to say hello. So yeah, this will be the last stream until Wednesday the 27th. I know Poppy's sad because we have to board her. It'll be her first time. Yeah, but she'll be okay. Yeah, she's boarding where I work. So I know she'll be okay. Hi. You gonna bite me on camera? Are you gonna bite me live on camera? Ow! You are! So rude. So rude. So rude. So yeah. Easy stream today, and then we'll have like a week and a half of no streams. So let's get into it. Let's prom some monsters. Sure. Hi. For now, we'll just do me. Yeah, full game. Spooky high school. Sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. I'm just gonna play with the mouse. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. Remember high school, Poppy? We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. That's, yeah. As much as I like green, that's me. That's me. What? You gonna pot me? You wanna play now? They. I don't mind yellow. It fits the overlay. As much as I do love green. Hi. Hi. What you doing? Poppy wants to be player 2. Unfortunately, she cannot read. Okay.
Sure thing.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. We did the Monster Prom. It was a midnight bomb. Remember clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a 21-year-old high school student, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Aaron Hansen, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam Delancourt, a Interview with a Vampire reference, whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polygeist, party ghost, and insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. A cat playing in the background.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It's clear it had to be one of them, but who? Only 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, only 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. As I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Each of the one of you. Which inanimate object you think make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you are criminally insane? Dildo, human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God, or an ATM. I'm going with the ATM. I don't like having financial problems. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into fad diets and feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time, their partner was a wild panther in disguise, and the partner viciously devours my enemy. Classic. I'm gonna go with, people explaining keto to you at parties. Sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have. All the principles to build a financial empire. Sports things. Make a killer cocktail of anything. Lyrics to all Disney songs. Obscure 80s movie trivia, or how to set stuff on fire. Obscure 80s movies trivia, because that's pretty much what I am as a person. I see. Probably gonna be the vampire that it ends up leading us to, because that's just who I am. We are smart and we are money. And charm. Let's go pee. Oh my god, I have little ghosties. They skip class to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms. Jekyll loves Hyde. You give plus 0 shits, but you gain plus 2 boldness. I just needed to pee. We look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. Indeed, Aaron Hansen.
So mainstream.
I'm renowned for my horny dating app trademark success. I am not successful on Tinder. I could promise you that. Where's the option that says have a photo with a cat in it? That's most of my success. Custom momentgram filter sepia mustache enigma. I'm also not successful on Instagram, so I guess smiley face on my bare chest. 6 times as many smiles. 2. It's 2 times as many.
Bye-bye.
You gained +2 creativity and +1 fun. Alright. That's how I decided to start.
All right.
Kitty cat. You look neat. Guess I'll see what these guys are doing. They interested me the most. Absent of food, but covered in paperwork. Substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy. What if it were the death threat, some really fancy paper? As you can see, my mastery of the realpolitik has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. No idea what you're saying, I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. Food. A bowl of knives, the essence of knives. A white plate with a single sprig of parsley in the center of the essence of minimalism. Both of these suck! I just want burger. At least parsley's food. Parsley's good. That's it.
So authentic.
Why even have a leaf on the plate if you're trying to be minimalist? He gets it. This guy gets it. Our new menu item is nothing. The school receives Leaves' petition. From now on, the lunch line will include one empty tray, a great victory for artistic expression.
All right.
Let's go to night class? No. Library. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. It's me. That's supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed it, nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Nope. Plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which is unfortunately equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. And they're back. Magnetic ibuprofen. Mimetic influencer. Ugh. Ugh. Hi, kitty cat. Alright, kitty cat cam time. Oh, there we go. There we go. Autofocus on the kitty cat.
What?
Mimetic influencer don't earn money, we earn cultural capital. I can't. I really can't. Well, it means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Alright. I'll accept this answer.
Awesome, bro.
God. Liam, are you God? God is dead.
Welcome to Wing the New Club.
Plus 2 creativity and plus 1 smarts. Alright, we're already 2 weeks in.
All right.
Let's go to class. Nah. That is pretty close to how I draw myself, actually. You listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. I like the Yeti and the baseball cap. Plus 2 smarts. I am very smart and very money. Polly and Liam. Fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs. You have no problem getting in the door. Aren't we 21? Reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. You should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Dancing. Coating yourself in insect pheromones, don't go after people, make people go after you, or dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts. Yeah. You dance until your body is a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you. You're busy being one of the plagues of Egypt on the dance floor, though. Polly floats up to you sheepishly. A message for you from the locust swarm at the end of the bar. This is not really into other sentient swarms, so it came to a non-swarm bar in the first place. I'm not trying too hard. I'm having fun. If Liam thinks you're trying hard now, wait until you have to convince your body to stop being a swarm of insects later. -2 smarts and -1 fun. I think it's pretty fun. If you think it's not fun, it's because you haven't tried it.
All right.
Let's hang out over here.
Hey, stranger.
No. Buying shit. Bag of regular cocaine. Okay, let's go through all these one by one. A PR agent. High school life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Everyone just used to be cool, now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Sure about this, you can always use an online encyclopedia to get the general idea, so be able to act as if you've read it. This is emblematic of me in high school. I tried very hard to read Dostoevsky, and I could not. A corpse. Some kind of fashion accessory, not like I'm trying to dispose of it. Penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated girl reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit it's kind of hot that you're into the kinky shit. The gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. A tampon used by the former prom queen. For good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions, don't even dare ask me how I got this. Fake badass tattoo. It flames as a skull and even a knife. With this you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. Some kind of super prison, street cred plus over 9,000. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires use of hard work, education, great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now. A sexy fake Latin accent. Because the hottest thing is being yourself, but a Latin accent is a close second. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of my classmates are idiots. Good old cocaine. These times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. Anything for $4? $1 for the tampon.
Thanks.
I want that. Oh, is that it? Alright.
All right.
Let's go see what's going on out here.
Give me your money.
I want this.
Thanks.
Oh. Xmas gun. Stores tell that long ago Santa used to give naughty boys lead instead of coal. Fun! I'm not a huge dating sim person, and it'll probably end up going on a long rant about this game when it's done. But, you know, I'm just letting myself have fun for now. To the game? I'll wait until it's done. Because I've never played this game all the way through. I'll wait until it's done to get my proper judgments. But mostly it comes down to... I don't like any of these characters. I hate all of them. But it's also... I'm asexual and aromantic, so none of these things are made for me. I love this guy though. It's me. It's just me. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. Because I'm not good at sports. Well, it's a dating sim. They're all meant to be likable. They're supposed to be likable to somebody. But they're not likable to me at all. Are you tired of me already? No, you're just gonna come to the desk. And Poppy Sue's like, shut up about dating sims. Clearly a natural born leader. Hell yeah. Miranda and Scott. Well, it's not even like whether or not I date them IRL. I just don't like the characters. They're boring or too over the top and it's not fun. Like, if they didn't add the genocidal bit to her, I'd love her. But then they add the genocidal bit. I'm like, actually, this sucks. Hi. Do you want me to stop talking? Kitty cat's clawing at me. And that's why this treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, gasp. Like, they take every character and they make them too outrageous. Like, they need to have, they need to take a page from Ouran High School Host Club and have the fucking normie. They need a normie. If you're gonna have a crazy cast of characters, you need a normie. Like, then you can go off the rails if you have the normie, the natural type. Like, yeah, it's boring as shit, though. Like, I know you're supposed to be the normie, maybe you want another normie. I'd want a normie. Hell yeah. It's just me. I'm appropriating Polly's culture. Jealousy is a powerful drug. Do not become addicted. Like, if there was just a dude that was a skeleton, like a non-binary skeleton character, one, none of the dating options are, non-binary, I think. If they wanted a non-binary dating option, skeleton! Just throw in a fucking skeleton! Just a fucking normie skeleton. I would be totally into that. Well, I haven't played Monster Camp yet, so I'm just talking about Monster Prom for now, but... Oh, Liam is really just Hork wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Despite the many times we suspected it was so. Basic ghost knowledge, ghost main powers, levitating stuff. What are you doing? Kitty cat's digging into her bed. What are you doing? You knocked your blankie off. Let me put the blankie on you. I think she knows that I'm going on vacation tomorrow and she's gonna be boarded, so she's just letting loose. Causing havoc. Nap time is over. It's fine. I work in cat boarding, so I work with the people she's going to, so I trust it. Let's levitate something. You decide to make an object levitate. You place your phone on the floor and then you start staring at it. Exactly as I planned to stare at it until you suddenly gain the ability to make it levitate, even if it's never happened before. Well, good luck. Staring at your phone for 10 hours is a ghost power. Maybe a zombie power. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for popping by to hang out. If you stared at your phone for 10 hours, he probably has. Oh. Three of them leave. You keep trying to make the phone levitate, then totally forget and never come back. You feel your neurons slowly dying inside of your brain. -2 fun and -1 smarts. Where'd all that boldness come from? Oh, it's from the gun. The gun is where the boldness comes from. What's your deal? Desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hi, my beloved student.
Is that Takahata 101? Is that Curtis Arnott? Remove kitty cam. Who knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. I wish he had a little curly do in his head so it'd be an Armstrong reference. With that mustache. Sport sauce or muscle juice? Both or whiskey? Both. These liquids combined create another highly explosive liquid. But you can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosives.
Good job.
You grab the 2 bottles from the coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Lucky your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. I love being a void. I wish I could be this dude. When your classmates see that you're literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, though, they ceremonially award you +4 boldness. I'm very bold.
All right.
Let's try outside again. Yeah! Look at me dab. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. No idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. +2 fun. Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. Or night. You ask what's up. Immortality. If you get tired of existing, go piss off a priest. When you die as a ghost, turn into a double ghost. Well, I'm not gonna tell you to do meth because I'm a reasonable fucking person.
Lame.
And Polly is probably the exact opposite of me. -2 creativity and -1 fun. Why is my creativity so low?
All right.
Just auditorium, I guess. Hell yeah! Look at that! That day we're rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Yay! +2 creativity. I really do feel like you're going full ghost with your blanket again. Observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. Closer when suddenly... Ah! Why is she dressed like Princess Daisy? Well, I am a ghost. No, that's the autism. It's fine though. I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. Something ghostly. Throw a rock at him. The only violence I tolerate is the violence of love when a man forces his pure love onto his non-mutual lovers. Oh. None the violence imposed by my army. Usually alongside the former type of violence. And so he retreats into his dimension. Ghost rocks. One is a rock and the other one is a fucking ghost rock! Ghost rock! Yeah, throwing a rock at your problems like a champ. +2 fun and +1 boldness. I feel like I'm on the path that I always am when I try to play dating sims. Which is, I impress everybody equally. What's your deal? Table pokes your business. Turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge. Damien Leo's hidden weaknesses. Pro tag. Damien's weakness is ice cream cake. Oh! The discovery gives you newfound confidence, which you use to punch the Slayer in the neck and steal her shoes. As the protagonist of your own life, you gain +4 charm. Alright, let's... I want my creativity to be up because I'm disappointed in myself, so... No! Improv. It's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And then saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. +2 creativity. Hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly... he is back! The interdimensional prince. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own. I died on Fleek, and so am cursed to roam the earth forever eternally on Fleek. And the game just dated itself a little bit. Remember when people said that? Yeah. This could be bad. You know, Polly's not above. Getting married is a one-off joke. Marry the prince yourself right now. By the powers vested in you by Quickie Marriage Licenses.biz. Now pronounce yourself married to the interdimensional prince. It's a beautiful ceremony. You wear your white gown and everything. Your uncle won't stop weeping and congratulating you. It's sleazy as fuck. Too late to backpedal now. I am very pretty. In the subsequent divorce proceedings, you get half the prince's castle. You also gain +3 money. Nice!
All right.
Outdoors in the morning, and another rave. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat, telling him a hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. Sequel, you say? You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll, the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Suddenly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst in hysterical laughter. You turn a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns into +2 fun. Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme.
Hi.
Doesn't seem to have any immediate ideas. A phony workout craze. He worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. Workout craze. That's probably more likely to make you a ton of money than stealing. It's fine. Diet fad. That'll work in the modern day. Sell a whole bunch of books selling the, like, Pootie diet or something. People be all over it. Yeah. They don't fall for fake workout stuff, but they will fall for a diet craze. Brimping. You've never heard of brimping. Ugh.
All right.
I'm too sweet and innocent of a baby for a game like this, I think. Kind of want to go sit with our ex-husband, but see what's going on over here. Take your seat beside the arguably two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Hmm. It's always ethically sourced, organic, free range, and human. The human population is out of control and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. I can't argue with that. A personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring the ones I hate the most. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? I can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but about their afterlives, instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we could do is teach them the concept of death so they can really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Rant part 2. I don't like being this kind of person. I don't like these options. They aren't fun for me. I like being a nice baby. Yeah, maybe? I like being milquetoast.
Alright.
And this avatar feels like a particularly milquetoast type. Which is why I gravitated to them. Class at night? Yeah. Yeah. Selling a cliched movie tropes. It's me. +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight. Oh! A portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. Dive in to rescue them and straight into season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Hi. Good lord.
Yes.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. Oh. Ideal marriage proposal. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring still attached to my naked grandmother, or jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Yes. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. You're supposed to answer with words, not bees. Probably should have specified that. Bees seems like a legitimate answer to me. Oh man, I was gonna say bees. Damn, you wish you thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. I don't know. Bees. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little hoarse isn't what came out of your mouth. +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Retro.
All right.
Let's go with auditorium again. Yeah. You aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. Damn it! Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. Start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. Alright. So amazing that people with you, you're totally arguing, totally get your point, and change their minds once the song is over. Plus 2 creativity. You come to as if you've been knocked out or drugged or something to the sound of, oh god damn it! Today's competitors are last season's Flaw in the Collar Torque and an army of sexy werewolves. Oh. Nay. It's not a werewolf. Sports game. Sports game. I mean, I'm one of those things. One of incredible legends could sign your name on this legally binding document that is no way marriage contract the fastest. If you don't step in, at least 1 or 2 of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you sign the name of Tyrelli at the table, thus summoning him. Eat the contract! Eat it! Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. Eat the contract! I'm just so confident in that, and I will. Just go home then. Yeah. Eat the contract. Eat all contracts.
All right.
Let's chat with these guys. Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating. It's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society. Silverware is a metaphor for silverware. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you could speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon, or try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Well, if he's going for a critique of the modern society, you're gonna want a gloating spoon. Of course, you wouldn't know about the gloating spoon. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? Convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, loving explaining the spoon's finer points. Even though spoons don't have points.
All right.
Let's go pee. spend the term in the bathrooms. But you're encountering three wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. Neat. We're very, very bold. You could start doing something productive, or you could put in a blanket and get him some good old ghost shenanigans. Looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception apart from boring Liam. Oh no, we're appropriating her culture. Oh. Ghost dip. I only tell how I died in the third date. Ghost wink. Ghost wink. Shibari, highly dangerous sex toys, or beating the parents. Sharks or bath salts. Something ghostly like pet some llamas. And then you spend a great ghost evening petting some silly llamas. The monster prom draws near. Me? None of them. Are these the ones I stand the most chance with, or was this everybody? Liam's neat.
Oh, ironic.
Sure.
All right.
Oh.
Huh.
Prom night sucks. Boo. Lee's rude. Alright, let's try this again, I guess. The 6 weeks was maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the prince's dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now decides momentgram filters. Scott turned out to be a genius and the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK became an athlete. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but is lovable and good-hearted as ever. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Why can't I date this dude? I love them. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, you were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Woo! Oh, it's the gloating spoon! Hell yeah! Player characters! Octopimp is Liam. That sounded- yep, that is Takahata 101. Oh, it's DJ Cutman. Yeah, Liam looks like a character that would be voiced by Octopimp. Alright, we'll do another round or two, maybe. I think I have that font. We unlocked some images. Alright, let's play again. The full game. Spooky High School. And let's begin. This is me. This is just a manifestation of me in the most perfect way. This is gonna be me. Okay. I'm gonna try to pick a person. I think I'm gonna try to go for Damien. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna see what's up with him because I think we saw him the least. Let's take the quiz. Next big social media craze. Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and the arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to through the app by his users. Bullshit. It's your regular social networks, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit. I wish. It's Robert. Which is the coolest mythological creature? The invisible hand of the free market. A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. Still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and it's not my spirit animal, but it's cool and it's my OC. Yes. Yes. What would be your dream first date? An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure? A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon? A sweaty and manly wrestling match? A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice? Crimes? A wild party in international waters? I guess experimental art exhibition. In the end, Liam probably is the one for me, but he doesn't like fun, so.
Alright.
Let's go to class. Listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Got no game. You have a problem getting digital gender determined as Lucas swarm at the end of the bar. We learned what doesn't work, so. Hot young Lucas swarm at the other end of the bar immediately takes notice. Turns out the Lucas swarm wants to be a veterinarian. Oh!
Alright.
We only have 5 money. Let's see what we can. Let's chat with the dudes. Let's see what the boys are up to. Let's Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. I'm into it. I'm into it. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Original contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Nerds. Pokemon's is dumb. It's cool because no way Scott is gonna come up with anything, but if you do, he scores points with Scott or Damien. A phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables. I'd pelt him with steamed vegetables, but fine. Yeah, so another thing that I'm not a huge fan of with the humor in this game or the tone of this game is that every single option is be an asshole. Is who are you gonna be an asshole to? And it's not fun. Also, they make it really hard to know who you're in good standing with and who you're in like the negatives with. Yeah, rave. Like, I considered December being like I just play dating sims all the time. And then I watched like an hour of Monster Boyfriend and realized how much I really don't like dating sims. They simply are not for me. But this is a fun Halloween game. Oh, this again. Yeah. I have my own filter. The only one who's ever heard of it. Library. Mine some Bitcoin. And Liam and Scott are having a discussion again. It's the same thing.
Awesome, bro.
I'm just gonna skip through the scenarios we've already seen. Why are we winning so many points with Liam now? Alright, let's see what these guys are up to. It's made of one seamless piece of obsidian. So it's low calorie. Slitch's phylactery. He looks fine. He looks fine. Neither of these are good options. fine. It'd make Liam more fun. Do unto others whatever the hell you want because it's funny. I don't even eat food, let alone inedible objects suffused with eldritch magic. Damien force feeds the dread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed with a dark energy, as opposed to his normal morose energy. I am the Lord of the Night, the heresiarch of ice, devourer of joy. What a nerd. Liam has to go to the nurse's office to get the curse removed while you and Damien rob a bank to celebrate. Do I get money from it? I guess not.
All right.
Game. Yeah. Epic dodgeball match. Everything seems awesome. Inspirational speech. Spectacular comeback. Natural born leader plus 2 charm. But Liam isn't paying attention to that. He corners you afterwards, lecturing on momogram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better, but browner and harder to see. Infinite taupe. 6 followers. We all must make sacrifices for art. Alright, maybe he is me. Maybe he is me. There is a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. Oh. What are we gonna do to his count? Porn and bomb recipes? That would make him popular. Or pay 1 million homeless people to follow. Let's get him followers. Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections. Pay one of father's clone smiths to replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times. You ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. Run into Liam in the halls a few hours later. Oh no! Strahd, carefully husbanded on popularity, is crumbling before my eyes. Look at all these followers, look at the comments. Totally real account 66, I love you, Liam. Another equally real account, you're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct, and yet, no, I cannot give to the Lord the limelight. This is what I tell myself when I look at the small amount of followers I have on any given social media. In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself. How are we suddenly on the Liam path? When I was trying intentionally to do it the first time. Alright. We're somehow on the Liam path now.
Alright.
See if we can get anything in the library. This is pretentious. Sure.
No refunds.
Who would want to save their money for a college fund? You can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless. I did this in college too. I bought weird memorabilia at a flea market for like $40 that I never looked at again and just kind of thought was cool. Don't go to flea markets unsupervised when you're 18. You'll make really, really dumb decisions. Alright, let's hang out with them. William and Polly are alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. It's still bodyguards now? Food guards. Ah. Principal Giant Spider. We do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. It's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Sure. With all the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina Abramovich. I understand that reference. Ah, I know who that is. You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. That actually kind of works. Look up Marina Abramovich. Her art is great and incredible. What a tableau! A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. My most daring food pick yet. Clearly consumed all of my food quite honestly and forthrightly. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes. How on earth did we get on the Liam route? I feel like we stumbled into romance. But fine, whatever. Let's accomplish what I wanted to do the first time. I wanted to be on Damien's route this time, but whatever. Alright. Let's go to the auditorium. Muses themselves gave me a BJ. +2 creativity. Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Ah, yes. Let's make him real life popular. What better way than by making him prom king? When I asked him, he said, and I quote, never, 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 not in 100 years. That's not an exaggeration because I've lived in life for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go. It's clearly his cryptic way of saying that he wants us to make him prom king. Sure. You need those prom king and queen bloodline charts to have a successful prom. I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. I look just like him. We squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority and gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemonsters, you say, for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Liancourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with a hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness of my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions, it's thawing. This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Alright. Vampire romance, here we come.
All right.
Renado's bold this time. But we got a lot more charm and smarts. Go to the library. Good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time, it paid off, so fuck it. Plus 2 money. Liam beaming to himself. Liam beaming?
So authentic.
Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it! That's my article subject. This is how I pitch my book. I use a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff. A passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins, or a chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. This is gritty, and it's about ethics. Oh. So can know the suffering of innocent magical creatures, but griffin pasta's delicious. Come on, man! Liam does have pretty impeccable taste. How foolish of him to stoop to asking you. Alright.
All right.
Whomst are you? Ah! The witches. You're planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the coven. I like them. I feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one seems to want to sit with them. And this is probably why. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. Choose either of the two options. The spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Something a bit different. The spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Let's do the site. Broadbandium maximum. Suddenly you can see everything. Everything. You can see how the world will end. You can see how the world began. You can see your parents having sex even though you totally don't want to. Tomorrow, you can watch every single episode of Weasel Detective at once. Oh yeah, life. Who needs to study? You literally know everything already. Gain +4 smarts and an entirely different perspective on your parents.
All right.
Auditorium? That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as the 7 most douchebaggest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain +2 creativity. This is what happened when I created the username Hork. So I said to the internet, hey, call me Hork, and everyone was like, you know what? That's a pretty good name. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. I'm playing by myself, but I'm streaming. And everyone calls me Hork anyway. At least online. See Liam staring at a cell phone, sighing deeply. Like one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. Decide to check in with him. Start kicker. Thanks, Liam. Do you not know why you exist? A time machine. Terrible promise. Be released at least a decade after the due date. And way shittier than promised. Toaster texture clock. Genius! You discreetly write down the idea in your $1 million notebook. Where in time would I go? Everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Existing before it was cool. Oh. I thought that would get him. He has a point, but also, come on, my man. That old adage, if a vampire is trend-setting in a desert, but there's no one there to see it, is a trend even set? Oh, vampires. Aww. We're losing now.
Alright.
Alright, let's go to class? What are we missing out on? I don't think we gain charm at any of these necessarily. Bathrooms, maybe? No, we don't have the money for anything. Let's go to class. That day you learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. Also some smells. Ugh. Spell to renew sticker stickiness. I want that. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. I actually used that last spell and gain +2 smarts. You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet moment-gram filters. You're starting to really make some headway and he's here! There's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui. No, not even that. Oh damn, that might get him. My god, it's so disruptive. It seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry. The concept of marriage itself. But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet. Once you see the brilliance of the scheme. Marriage is monogamous if I marry marriage, and no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all. So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct. This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept.
Alright.
Looks like this is gonna be the spoon thing again. Oh. An 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. I want to see him. Scathing whelp review. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. The merchant of poop. taste may tend towards the mainstream. Fair. Again. It's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one voice alone simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. It won't do anything. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Vanity, thy name is... y'all. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble, too. Use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, Calligraphy and Murder, to write 5 letters chock full of hashtag aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack, wasn't breathing in there, and gives it the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the addresses and deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Oh, vampires. Regardless, it seems to have worked because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones. Dear Liam, I received your message, though the calligraphy is quite impressive. I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a dove to find out where I live based on my email address, but stop contacting me. Most likely, yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Zavor. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, you have each other for prom, hopefully? The very absolutely borrow that dove sometime and stand anthrax to your enemies.
All right.
Let's go pee. Hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. So people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Once again, your lack of boundaries forces you to check the stalls. One day you'll see Coach on a shitter. That will teach you a lesson. But no, it's Liam. He has a whiteboard, a selection of markers, and a very concerned look. Liam was here? Cliche enough to be vintage yet? Go beyond the meaning with a spell to change the reader's life literally, or pineapple propaganda. One of them is transcendental. As you write the spell, you both activate it and accidentally transform into truck drivers from Alabama. You spend the evening driving in circles around Nashville because neither of you trust GPS now. Transcendent! Like slumming but not so mainstream. It was totally worth getting it in AVB and Franklin. Some sick shit! Oh, to be teenagers that are 21 years old.
All right.
Let's go perform. Not really good. But then we get a big old musical number. Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. That's my favorite pastime! Unironically! Afterwards adjourn to an eating establishment. Hell yeah. Oh no. Oh no! Eavesdropping. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoculture. Damn, coach, if you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not want to go with you at all. You think fast and tell them. It's performance art, or it's not a date? It's a date. Wink. It's performance art. Really just trying to show your school spirit. It's not the mascot that matters, it's the dressing up in a hot foam rubber costume. Dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree. First date ideas. Duck costumes. It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of a movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's the best non-date you've ever had. Hell yeah. Somehow we stumbled onto romance, which is how real romance works. Let's sit with them. Thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school literally has no rules, apparently. The King of France. France doesn't have a king. That's what the media wants you to think. Vera points out a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker. Sure, me who has never tasted alcohol is a good sommelier. It's fair and true. You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. Suavely recommend the sangria, pairs well with seafood and blood. The tannins in this rum must fall back are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions. Blood, obviously. We're going with the vampire here. Sangria. The pronounced sweetness and citrus flavors would go well with an unholy blood meal. A new dawn for sanguine cuisine. A new dusk! Liam ignores her. He's too busy gazing you over the rim of his glasses. He's a little drunk, but you won't judge. He's in love. We got him! We got him! Let's do the gym. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything in dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. Explain it to her that the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With her help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing, and she gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not a part of the game, so this beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. Away you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
For the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. No! A ruse! Idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. Me too. No! That's adorable! No! We weren't trying to be mean. Might check that information later. No! Let's come up with an overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. Let's do this. Grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport. Friend style. Race to the airport to confess your feelings for Liam before he boards his plane. Pay a million people to spell it. I'm sorry, so it's visible from space. Well, he's not looking from space. So, friends it is. Me and Liam was about to board a plane. Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Is that what all romantic comedies have ever taught us to do? Find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport waiting in line to board. Pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture, because they'll let you do that in a post-9/11 world. They can't say no to love. Going to Belarus when my calculations revealed that nobody likes me and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold, dead hand in yours and with perfect sincerity tell him what he means to you. Nothing. But you see, you say, looking deep into his eyes, you don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is, coincidentally, about the same shape as Belarus. We got him. If I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You've said art to me. Hell yeah. How popular I get, there will always be one person that thinks I'm only so-so. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school and you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital, since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise. Yeah! Yoomst. Yoomst.
All right. Oh, ironic.
Who could have foreseen this? Demon Heart. Prom royalty. Fight for love and love one.
So authentic.
Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is a 360-degree turn. So disruptive. Embrace cliches. Such a lovable dork. Prom night arrives and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches from slow dancing to actually having fun. After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he could now embrace. He puts his hands over yours and says, "You know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. I don't even care how cheesy that sounded." Boy, that was cheesy, but you know what? You don't care either. He probably was the best choice for me. Oh, he had a secret ending? Old pond, a frog jumps in, the sound of water. That's a boss show haiku! Most likely to devour their own children to survive. Yeah! As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. I skipped that line before it. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry, but in free time she still cooks the real shit. What the fuck is that? I like them. Greatest invention so far? Watermelon flavored ecstasy to think called LS dope. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. I like that the lead artist is just a little dude. just trying to pay attention until we get to the voice actors so I can see him again. Octopan, the Sharks, and a V. Jacksepticeye, I missed that one. I didn't see who it was. There's a console show. Oh my god. Saturn devouring his own sandwich. Look, an erotic fanfic by dragons. This is about to get weird. So it probably means that Liam was the correct option for me personally because I understood all the art references. I got Marina Abramovich. I guess Dostoevsky wasn't a Liam thing. Saturn devouring his own son. It's fine. 9 new images in the gallery. There's our cursor. What's in the gallery? Oh, these. Yeah. Look at him. He's so happy. And all these just from the ending? Are there more to unlock, I guess? More art. Just images. On the devs! Fan art. That's cool. Monster Sonos. They need a character creator. God, I love this dude. He's so good. Ah. I wanna look at more. Oh, she looks real cute. Oh, Franken dress. Oh, hell yeah. Is that Polly? She cleans up. Aw, I like her. Gah. Ooh. Best eyes. So long and a good night. Good old My Chemical Romance reference. Ooh. Best buy at the Cursed Antique Shop. How dare you? An alien? A tentacle girl. And Daft Punk. Oh, tell me what the new ones are? You know, after getting the victory with Liam unintentionally, I can't see much more to do on stream. Obviously, there's a lot more to do with the game. There's a billion endings and scenarios. But, one success for me, for someone that's not romantically involved in any way, it's a victory. And I wasn't really aiming for this to be a long stream anyway. I didn't know how long it would last, but it didn't need to be a very long stream. We had our vampire victory, which is peak for me. Because I've had a lifelong obsession with vampires, apparently. I'm the vampire person. That's undeniable. But I think we're gonna leave it on here for now. And it will be the last stream for about a week and a half. And we will come back with... We'll start with the chill stream, and then we'll end out the spooky games. I still have some stuff lined up. But it will be little things. But it'll be fun. Let's look for somebody to raid. Calder guys is playing more Pajama Sam. Let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Alright. Thank you to Coultergeist for hanging out. For anyone that was hanging out, lurking, watching this VOD later. I will see you guys on the 27th. Have a lovely week. And enjoy the remainder of your weekend. Bye-bye.